everyone. Day 964, walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 and a half. No quote for today. Well, I do want to quote one verse in the Bible. Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. Now, 2 days ago, I did a video about the possibility of killing all my social media. And as I said yesterday, while I was doing that video, I had a sticky note in my pocket that was the quote that I was going to do for that day, but I decided not to do it. I hadn't read it. I hadn't memorized it yet. And so I just, spoke off the cuff, which I always do. None of this is rehearsed. None of it. And just said how I felt. And the TikTok and YouTube just went, and Reels and story, it all went nuts. And the comments were just, they were incredible. Two of them, well, more than two, but two from local people stuck out. My friend Amy, who is an incredible mortgage broker, by the way. DM me if you want to get a mortgage. She said, God doesn't want you to view your life, or your life is not determined by views and clicks. And here's the sentence that gets me. She says, you don't know how many people you're reaching silently. My friend Jennings Hill has been telling me that for 2 years. He said, you just don't know how many people you're reaching. Because a lot of people are not going to subscribe. They're not going to like. They're not going to share. They're just not going to do that. They're just going to watch. And if you hit them, they'll start making some changes. If you don't, they move on. But he said there are going to be more of those than there are the ones that subscribe and do all that kind of stuff. While that may be true, it's still hard when you want to build a channel so that you can do things in the future with the channel because of the freedom that it will give you. It's still a little bit hard to take, but it's true. So yesterday, I just decided to be still and listen. Be still, stop, and listen. And I did my video yesterday explaining the day before. And it was even bigger yesterday. I've got new friends literally all over the country. And when I say friends, I've got people that are messaging me, commenting on virtually every video, going back in old videos and commenting on them. These people are investing their time and their lives in what I'm doing. And that's so humbling that it's beyond measure, really. So today is just a day of thanks. I want to thank God more than anything for giving me the strength to keep moving on, because I know 2 days ago His hand was on me 2 days ago. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. End of discussion on that one. But I want to thank all the folks that again are investing their time in watching these videos, investing even more time to comment, and even more time to private message me. Because that is what I envisioned 964 days ago when I started this. I envisioned a community that helps each other, that lifts up each other, motivates each other, inspires each other, laughs with each other, cries with each other. That's what I want this channel to be. Now, if you don't think all this was preordained for the last couple of days, let me share this real quick story with you. I get up this morning. Again, I had nothing planned to say. I just wanted to talk from the heart once again. And I'm about a quarter of a mile into my walk, and I look down. The sticky note that I had in my pocket 2 days ago and didn't read, and then read yesterday, was laying on the sidewalk. Now, I just got chills. How about you? There it is. Never quit something with great long-term potential just because you can't deal with the stress of the moment. There it is. For all of you that are concerned that I will quit, I won't. I'm not. Again, I've made too many friends. I've got so many people that have started exercising because of my simple little channel. I just can't. So I'm going to continue. I hope I get better and better. And as one guy said in one of his comments, he said, "Will somebody please let this guy go viral?" I don't, as much as I appreciated that comment, I don't think it works that way. It's going to require me to put the content out there with the right title to go viral, and I'm hoping that in, let's see, 34 days, when I hit 1,000, that might be the day to go viral. I'm already planning my thumbnail and planning how I want that to look. So, again, thank you to everyone who has watched, commented, shared, liked, and it's very, very humbling to be able to provide this to each and every one of you every single day. I love it. I'm not going anywhere. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Godspeed. Peace.